And Johnny, you have a special guest.
For all of you who have been following American Idol, we are very familiar with the very talented Maddy Hudson. How are you, girl?
I am absolutely fantastic. How are you?
Doing wonderful. Thank you very much for taking the time. I know that we got a couple minutes with you, so I wanted to ask you some skill testing questions. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Now, Harry had said to you that, and I want to make sure that I quote this properly, that you have all the ingredients to be a superstar. So what is next for the superstar?
It's really going to be working on my own album, figuring out what I want to give to the world, what message I really want to put out there through my music. But I actually got picked up to do a movie in November. So I'm just doing all kinds of stuff. There's so many different exciting things, but I'm just really trying to figure out what I want to do.
That's very cool. Now, let me ask you this. We talked, and I mean, going through the whole process, we saw how you would struggle at school, and you're dealing with a lot of stuff. How has being on American Idol now helped you to deal with things like that?
Having been bullied my whole entire life, I was always kind of told by people that, you're weird, or the way you think isn't normal, or why are you sitting reading a book, or why are you singing all the time? But I was then in this whole situation put in a room with so many people that were similar to me. So I really got to open my eyes and see that I'm not weird. I'm not strange. I just was not around like-minded people. So that really kind of melted the burden of the whole "you're weird" thing. And I feel so much better knowing that there's people like me out there, and I'm not just on my own little island of misfit toys.
Well, that's very cool. And I mean, you get to be that light, and you get to be that voice for others. Now, there's a number of contestants still remaining. Is there anybody that you're hoping for is going to win?
Oh, yes. Definitely. Definitely everybody should vote for Jax and Serena.
Okay,
Just
very good. Last one for you. Do you get to keep the golden ticket?
It's really, really funny. They gave me all those tickets and I was all excited and I'm sitting there holding them, feeling all cool. And then I had a producer come up to me and say, "Oh, we need your tickets back."
Oh.
And in my mind, I'm like, they're mine. They're mine at this point. But I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but my mom had stuck one in her purse, for safekeeping, not knowing that we weren't allowed to have it, but just because there were so many, she was just like trying to store it. So I so happen to have one. I don't know if the others do, but I kind of kept one.
We won't tell anybody. Anyways, Maddy, thank you very much for taking the time, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.